Hello, welcome to our viewer around the world. I am Warittinan Anutheanchai for CNN Student News. Millions gave access to this show, but 3 billion people worldwide will be watching the 32 Winter Olympics. The start tomorrow in Sochi, Russia. Is the city lady journalists has been arriving for over. Some have found that they are accommodation hotels room aren't ready. It bright sunshine or this way for the next few days. But look at the way we will snow a lot of it. 40 kilometers inland and up in the mountain. Then really is the beauty of the place. Temperature here this week are well below zero. Athletes are arriving day by day and getting in the last minute. Fatigue and preparation. At all yesterday construction was still going on in the Olympic Park, but Russian officials say everything will be set on February 7. Here's something in place. The Olympic torch, it travels almost 1,000 miles from the bottom of world display to the International Space Station before arriving in Sochi Wednesday night. It from then 100,000 miles from the American heartland to Sochi, Russia, but this doesn't mean we can't give a tour the Olympic city. It's lucky there are Asian Olympic rings to greet. Yeah, you as you walk out of the door of Sochi airport. If it isn't want to hot or late, you don't forgiven for thinking you land in the wrong place. Sochi is soon your normal Winter Olympic venues. The sun is racing down this beautiful white boulevard. You can see it's now the Russian revival. You have a look at the beach. This beach is snowboards in a suitcase down here at the Costa Plaza, which will pay host the freak youth casting. The hockey and cooling the downhill course is being described as sticky, while shanks have been made to snowboard slope start course after Norway middle contender Torstein Hogmos crashed and broke his collarbones. President Putin didn't need his visit this weekend to convince him of Sochi. The area has long been a favorite skiing of his, but now it's over. It is for the real weddings. Yesterday, about 1 million U.S. homes and businesses were without power, and more than a third of country population from Midwest to Northeast is hiking down with cool snow, ice, or tree. It's easier to show you what some forests look like with snow peeling here. In places like Kansas City, Missouri, and the storm frost is where is, but you can rarely see the cold, not like folk in Montana are feeling it.
Welcome to our viewers around the world. I'm Carl Azus for CNN Student News. Millions have access to this show, but 3 billion people worldwide will be watching the 22nd Winter Olympics. They start tomorrow in Sochi, Russia. Is the city ready? Journalists have been arriving from all over. Some have found that their accommodations, hotel rooms aren't ready. As of yesterday, construction was still going on in Olympic Park. Russian officials say everything will be set on February 7th. Here's something in place. The Olympic torch. It traveled almost 25,000 miles from the bottom of the world's deepest lake to the International Space Station before arriving in Sochi Wednesday night. It's more than 6,000 miles from the American heartland to Sochi, Russia. That doesn't mean we can't give you a tour of the Olympic city.
It's lucky there's a giant Olympic rings to greet you as you walk out of the door at Sochi airport. If it wasn't for the athletes, you'd be forgiven for thinking you've landed in the wrong place.
Sochi isn't your normal Winter Olympic venue. The sun is blazing down. There's beautiful wide boulevards. You can see why it's known as the Russian Riviera. Just have a look at this beach. The ski jackets and snow boots are left firmly in the suitcase down here at the coastal cluster, which will play host to the figure skating, the hockey and the curling. It's bright sunshine all the way for the next few days. But look at this! We have snow and lots of it. 40 kilometers inland and up in the mountains. That really is the beauty of this place. Temperatures here this week are well below zero.
Athletes are arriving day by day and getting in the last-minute practice and preparations. The downhill course has been described as tricky, whilst changes have been made to the snowboard slope-style course after Norwegian medal contender Torstein Hogmo crashed and broke his collarbone. President Putin didn't need his visit this weekend to convince him of Sochi. The area has long been a favourite skiing haunt of his, but now it's over to the athletes for the real verdict.
Yesterday, about 1 million U.S. homes and businesses were without power, and more than a third of the country's population, from the Midwest to the Northeast, is hunkering down in cold, snow, ice, or all three. It's easier to show you what some of that looks like, with snow piling higher in places like Kansas City, Missouri, as the storm froze its way east. But you can't really see the cold, not like folks in